Hello guys, welcome to a new video. In this video we are going to install, well, it's not really installing, it's rather unzipping and using a web server and PHP to provide phpSysInfo, which is a really nice overview about on the system you're working on. It has some graphs, some information, and well, let's just get started. This is the project page. What we need to do is we go to releases and copy the newest URL for the newest source code. Well, source code, it's a website. Let's just copy that and go over to our virtual machine. And here you can see I'll just connect to my Debian VM, which is a freshly installed VM, nothing special on it. The first thing we have to do is we actually need to install the dependencies. Well, what do we need? We need a web server, the lib Apache module for PHP, and one PHP extension, phpXML. So let's just install that. As you can tell, I already have it installed. The next step on Debian, by default, under var html, this is your document root where all your websites would go. So let's change into that directory. And you have one default file from Debian, which is the index.html. It's just a very basic site just to get you started and basically let you know your web server is working if you go to the URL or the IP address of your web server. In our case, we will delete that. We don't need it. And after that, we will get the needed source code or the web server files in that case. Let's copy and paste the URL. Let's run a wget. Be aware you need to be sudo here, or you need to have root rights. This is our newest downloaded tar.gz file, and let's untar it. There we go, and we'll untar it just to the current directory. There we go. And as you can see, we have a phpSysInfo directory. What we're going to do now is we need to move all the files into the HTML folder we are currently in. You could also leave this folder and give it, well, you have to specify it in the URL, but in our case we'll make it a little easier for ourselves. So move all the files and of course all the dot files. Let's change directory again, and as you can see, we have quite a number of files here. The only thing we now need to do is we need to alter the phpSysInfo.ini.new. We'll basically just need to rename it. It's easy, very easily done. ini.new into phpSysInfo.ini. There we go. Whoops. There we go. We just renamed it. And after that, we will change the ownership of the files. To do that, we use chown or change owner .data, all the files in the current directory, and go recursively. And now everything should be up to par. The only thing you can do is you could delete the archive. We don't need that anymore. And after that, take a note of the IP address of your web server or your system where your web server is running on. In my case, it's 10.0.23.42. And let's just go to a web browser and enter our IP address. And there we have it. As you can tell, phpSysInfo, you can customize it further if you want to. Take a look at the project page. There's some neat information there. But as you can tell, you have basic info, which distribution you're running, Linux, of course, the kernel you're actually running, the IP address, the host name, the load average, your locale settings, processor, and some information about file systems and network usage. So I hope this video was helpful to you, and have fun, guys.